Okay, so what we have here is a scale model of the boathouse. The corner that we're looking at is the corner opposite the house. So it's the far side. The permanent dock is out on this end. Your doorway is right here. The doorway to the utility is here. We have the space approximately 22.5 feet long this way. And the challenge is to get boats in and out of the water with one person, and there's not room to have boat storage parallel with the slip, so we have to go perpendicular. One idea I have here that I built this model to explain is that we could have some sort of boat rack system that incorporates, I envision this as being a post and beam sort of 6x6 wooden frame with metal supports, decks, and swing arms hooked to a wenching system that would be manually done to where you would operate maybe a hand wheel over here, and you could take and lower the boats, wanted to lower the second and third boat down, so as they came down they rest on the floor. You'd walk to the front of the boat, pull it over, we'd hit a roller here. You see we've mocked up a 4-foot wide ramp as part of the slip. Set the boat there, come back, lift the back, down the ramp it goes. You're in the water ready to go. When you come out, reverse it, carry the boat up over the slip, hit the ramp at the balance point, or the roller rather, then come over and walk the boat back up in. Go back to the hand winch, and you'd be tucking it away. I envision that the swing arms would be nice and balanced, all on bearings, so that they'll stay very nice and true during the course of travel. The top one works much the same way. We would come down, so it actually balances a little bit better. We have this scale model of a guide boat, approximate 15.5 foot long. Average beam, average height. The bottom could be just on a simple slide out, more or less a set of extra heavy duty drawer slides that could support the weight of the boat. Here again we'd be putting them on probably a lightweight aluminum frame and trim that in wood so that the appearance was a nice wooden frame with the wrought iron steel racks and mechanisms that would move it up and down. There again, the moving it up and down is a problem because of the pinch points on the swing arms. So as these are coming down, you have the obvious problem of somebody being underneath you to lower it. You have the problems of pinch points here, somebody getting caught, and because of those reasons, a hand winch would be the only way we would do this. We could have some sort of a shaft going down the length of the wall, one shaft for each boat lift, and a big hand crank on the wall here, so you could crank them up, and as you crank, the ropes would pull evenly and the pieces would go up nice and level, just like that. The skull was mentioned being part of this rack system. It could be. It would have to replace the top rack. It would have to be a little bit different design, and it would also have to travel further out into the room because of the rowing arms would have to come down and clear the guide boats. The only place that this could go would be on the very top. So this would come down, and there's just enough room. This is fairly representative of the sizes of the slip, 1 inch to a foot scale. And if you were to be able, you could lift the boat, spin it over, use the roller to kind of position it, and then just pivot it around, bring it down the ramp, come to the back, bring it down further into the water. The other idea I had with this is if you brought it in alongside the ramp, we had something coming down from the ceiling where we could clip into the boat, lift it straight up. It would be easy to bring it over on a couple of rollers attached to the ceiling, bring it over to the side of the boathouse rather than have it having to spin it every time.